Good Thursday afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining our WNCT Now digital news update. I'm Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting to you live from our digital studio. We begin our late afternoon news update on COVID-19's deadly grip. A mayor from Beaufort County passed away due to complications with the virus. Condolences are pouring in for the family of Washington Mayor Mac Hodges. His daughter confirmed his passing in a Facebook post last night. She says wherever he went, people who met him smiled and loved him. City leaders will hold a memorial service for Hodges at 10 Saturday morning at Festival Park. The city is working to show the service in a live stream. Mayor Hodges is one of nearly 2,300 people who have died because of the illness across North Carolina. The latest statewide count is almost 141,000. Now, on a more positive note, nearly 117,000 people have recovered. Meanwhile, across the state, health officials are collecting weeks' worth of data about the number of COVID-19 tests. They say a reporting error made it seem like more tests were done. The Department of Health and Human Services reported that more than 2 million COVID-19 tests were completed. They've now lowered that number by about 200,000. This data comes from a major commercial lab called LabCorp. Some of that at-home test kits, which came from other states, were processed here. And as a result, those out-of-state tests were mistakenly included in the data for North Carolina. State officials say the error doesn't impact the number of positive cases or other key metrics.
At the end of the day, the accuracy and quality needs to be both at the state level, but also at our partners that are submitting that data. So, the responsibility for quality is on all of us.
LabCorp says it has fixed the issue, and the chain says it's processing about a quarter of the nation's tests, and the demand for fast results has overwhelmed lab capacity. Now, as thousands of ECU students are back on campus, law enforcement is noticing an increase in parties, which could contribute to a spike in coronavirus cases. Campus and Greenville police are cracking down on large gatherings off campus. It's part of the Responsible Behavior Initiative. The goal is to reduce the number of large gatherings and slow the spread of COVID-19. Last weekend, ECU and Greenville police shut down 20 parties, each with 25 people or more. They say one of them was packed with 400 students.
We know that the students are going to continue to gather. That's something that they need. That's part of the reason why any student goes to any college campus. It's not just about the academics, it's about that social growth. So we're trying to help them do so responsibly and to ensure that they stay on campus through the semester.
That was Captain Chris Sutton from ECU Police. He says students could face school-related consequences or possibly state charges if they fail to comply. Now, coming up after the break, an update on Lieutenant Dan Forrest's lawsuit against Governor Roy Cooper. I'll have the details in just a bit.
WNCT 9 on your side is hitting the road.
Living Local is back and coming to a town near you.
We're living local on WNCT 9 on your side.
This is Bernie Ritter. I'm the news director at WNCT in Greenville, North Carolina. We're here in our new WNCT digital studio. We want to be able to give you information, news and information now, not waiting for 5, 6. We'll have things like Delisa Robles, who does our Spanish speaking news segment, afternoon news updates, special reports, breaking news can come out of this room, because we're not like doing conventional broadcasts. This is where our news has been going for a long time, what we're calling WNCT Now.
All right, and like Bernie said, you can find everything right here on WNCT Now in between our newscasts or online at WNCT.com. If you are just now tuning in, welcome. My name is Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting live from our digital studio, again, providing a news update in between our newscasts. Now, we have new developments across North Carolina today. State Lieutenant Governor Dan Forrest is ending his lawsuit against Governor Roy Cooper. Let me pull up some footage right here. Forrest argued Cooper's unlawfully issued executive orders limiting mass gatherings and business operations during the pandemic. The lieutenant governor claimed the governor could not act without approval from the Council of State. A court ruled in Cooper's favor this week, saying the governor has sufficient emergency authority to act in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Forrest is challenging Cooper in November's election. The The Greenville Police Department is hosting a surprise pop-up this afternoon to hand out free backpacks and school supplies. It'll be held outside of DMT Cuts Barbershop located on Southwest Greenville Boulevard at 5:30 this evening. Now, police say there is a limited supply, so if you would like to receive a backpack, make sure you get there early, and social distancing and masks will be required. That will do it for our late afternoon news update. Be sure to stick around for our newscast coming up tonight at 5 and 6. Thanks so much for watching.